I'm Nathan, this is JD. We're two dudes and this is one pick.
Y'all, this week we're featuring the Chicago Bears at the Denver Broncos, both a respectable 7-5.
Yeah, we've got the injury offense versus the option offense.
And all the real facts that you won't hear anywhere else, like about how Satan is a huge Tim Tebow fan.
Or how Jay Cutler's mom thinks he should just play through the pain.
Or how all the atheists in Denver are taking out billboards begging to sub in the number 2 quarterback, Brady Quinn.
Or how most punters in the NFL are more durable than the Chicago Bears offense.
What about how Tim Tebow's best friend is that jerk Ned Flanders, Bible thumper?
You know the Bears' offensive line doesn't know who Caleb Haney is?
Dude, actually, I don't know who Caleb Haney is.
It says he's the starting quarterback for the Bears.
Oh yeah, Bears QB.
Sweet.
Got it. Speaking of Bears QBs, a source familiar with Brett Favre said if the Bears called, he would listen.
Of course he would. He's not deaf.
What exactly does that mean anyway, a source familiar with? Do you know Brett Favre?
I mean, yeah, I've heard of Brett Favre. I mean, I know who he is. I'm familiar with him.
You're familiar with him?
Yeah.
Would he play for the Bears?
Well, I think if the Bears called, he'd listen.
Well, dude, with the help of the Lord above and everyone else in the AFC West, the Broncos just might make the playoffs.
No, dude, you know I'm a big Chargers fan.
Yep.
If there's one thing I absolutely need this week, that's for Denver to lose.
Right. Maybe you should enlist the help of Tebow's biggest fan, quite possibly.
Oh yeah, Satan.
Satan, I summon thee. Please grant the Chicago Bears the unholy defensive powers they need to beat the hated Broncos. Thank you and hail Satan.
What's up, dude? I grant the Bears the power to crush Tebow and his followers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must pepper spray some protesters. Satan now.
Chicago's defense is as stout as they come. The Bears' D is going to have to make some key third down stops if they're going to get the offense back on the field. And by offense, I mean the punt return team.
I actually think that Devin Hester could throw a pass to himself for a touchdown, or quite possibly kick it to himself for a punt return.
Yeah, let's face it. Haney should fall forwards for 2 yards and let the defense and special teams do their job. You know, if it's not an implosion by a subpar team, it's a miracle in the fourth quarter.
Oh yeah, the clouds part ways, the wind comes to a halt, the golden sunlight shines down and illuminates a golden brick road for Tebow to maneuver his way through the defense on his way to a celebratory prayer.
No, why do people pray after they get a touchdown instead of before they get a touchdown?
Oh, it would totally make more sense to pray before the touchdown.
Yeah.
Well, whatever kind of praying Tim Tebow's doing, it's working. Week 10 against Kansas City, he became the first quarterback in history to have more rushes than passes in a game since Joe Ferguson in 1974. He did it for the Buffalo Bills.
Huh. Did you know that Denver's got the 31st ranked passing game in the entire NFL?
Ooh.
And they're talking about Tebow being a Pro Bowl quarterback?
Who's they? Not me, man. I'm talking about making him my starting quarterback, my fantasy team.
Oh, that's smart. Speaking of the Pro Bowl, JD, fans get a vote on that. Well, why don't we go ahead and see what the fans have to say about this game this week?
This place has got a lot of fans in it right now. We'll go to Ron the Raider Mon, ask him his opinion on this week's game.
Raiders!
Yeah, like the Raiders are even playing.
It's not the game we asked them about.
Anyway, dude,
Yeah.
this week I'm going to take the Broncos. Here's my theory. the low-scoring Bears offense will keep the Broncos in it up until about the fourth quarter, where Almighty Jesus will shine his light down upon the field. Little divine intervention will show Tebow all the way to the end zone. So unless Devin Hester can punt it to himself for a punt return, I'm going to take the Broncos 7-0.
7-0. That's a gutsy move you got right there. But I'm going to say this much. Devin Hester's got at least 2 punt returns in him this week. And the only offensive touchdown by the Bears is going to be when Haney throws an interception, defensive back fumbles it, offensive lineman picks it up, takes it in for the score.
Wow.
Bears 21, Broncos anything less than that.
Yeah.